Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the frozen north of the Forgotten Realms, as we here, beneath the rugged glacier in Icewind Dale, in the forgotten ruins of the lost nethery city of Ythryn, with these evildoers prowling through the city's streets and buildings, searching for an obelisk. An obelisk that was the property of their patron, the one-eyed, evil being known as Vecna. Now, they have been making their way around the city, discovering the various towers of magic and finding the parts of the Rite of the Arcane Octad. A very important part of life here in Ythryn, as it is necessary for the adventurers to gain entry to the central citadel, the lair of the ruler of the city, now reduced to a demi-lich, a floating skull, Iriolathas. And Phantom coming in there with our good friend there, with some inspiration for Cheryl. Thank you very much. Everyone is stuck up there, except poor little me. And as
everyone's crying for you, John.
Boo-hoo. As everyone, as we are ready here to enter into the spire, this large strut, which is the thoroughfare up to the citadel proper, that is where we are going to rejoin our adventurers. But various bits and bobs have been happening. Our friend Fushiro is unable to lie at the moment. And we have a few spins of the wheel to sort as well before we dive into this proper. Our good friend McClover there, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Incredible. Actually, my friends, as you may have noticed on our overlay here, something a little different for the first time. As Streamlabs, thank you, Timely Streamlabs. I am hoping to send some adventurers into wild space, but we are without Spelljammer here in Roll20. So, if anyone out there would like to donate to the QuestJunkiesUK space program, then that would be greatly appreciated. I know everyone has been very generous already this weekend with their support for the incredible St. Jude's Children's Hospital stream organised by Lord Gosamba and supported by lots and lots of our friends over on various channels. They are over having their wrap-up chatting session right now. I got to jump in before we started today. Absolutely incredible stuff. Phantom was saying just up there in chat before, they are up to $21,295. Absolutely incredible. Oh, Rishi, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. So,
monster.
As we are, yes, they're wrapping up there, and I think Jay was alluding that there was some donations he knew that were coming, but were still on the way. So that's something to look forward to there. I wonder what they will round out at as this amazing charity stream comes to an end. Thank you to everyone who joined us on Friday and was able to support, and anyone who was able to support. Hey, Scarlett coming in with inspiration for me. Thank you, lady. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to steal one of Orsian's.
That typically happens.
By which I mean copy and paste a new one. As you are closest to me today. In that the esteemed
Steal. I've been hoarding them for the past 10 sessions. You might as well just steal it back at this point.
I mean, you're clearly not going to use it, so I may as well. Thank you, Scarlett, my friend. Come over here, you. There we go. I got it. Finally. Come here. Right. Oh, look at that. Everyone with the shinies. Okay. Now. You... Phoenix Overlord. Okay. So, as we get things rolling there... Oh, my widget's fucked up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fucked up widget.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Rishi, I think you might be spending too much time on social media.
Or not enough.
Wow, that's a judge. Whoa, jeez. Maybe you don't spend enough.
Ooh.
No, I just my go-to memes are visual rather than audible. That's all. That's and I'm sorry you haven't got your musical theatre buddy here today. So
Yeah, I know.
I hope you're okay.
I'll have to cover for the both of us.
More musical theatre. Okay, right. Thank you, Scarlett. Spice appreciated. Do you spice? Do you spice? No. Do you spice? Okay, now as
Spice?
spice, yeah, spice. Do you spice?
Do you spice?
Spice.
Spice?
I forgot. You know, because they were well into like the Chroma Conclave arc. I forgot that was the last episode of this season of Vox Machina. And I was like, on Friday I went there. I was like, yeah, new episode. Oh shit, yeah, there are new episodes.
Oh,
Damn it!
I know.
I demand you do the entire Chroma Conclave arc in one season.
I don't think. Yeah, that wouldn't do it justice.
No, I mean, and they were saying how happy they were that they had been already, okayed, greenlit for the next season, so they could make those choices and take it easy. So,
yeah,
excellent stuff, and with the Mighty Nine on the way as well. Woot woot.
So I'm so damn excited.
Right?
I mean, it has been so good so far. Oh, my love of anime has been pouring back out into it.
Excellent. All right. Oh, Phantom! Wow, holy shit! They just got another 3,000. That's what Jay was alluding to. Holy shit!
Oh my goodness!
It's like there are certain charity events that are on a different level. It's like one person donated more than we've ever made in a whole week.
Oh my gosh!
Of a charity event. That is just insane. Wow!
You get that?
Who was
That's
that?
an anonymous one too.
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. They've already. Jay knows who they are. He knew that was coming. That's insane. Oh my lord. Like we were pretty early. Like we were the second stream in the whole event. So I was like looking at that total. I was like, that's a lofty total, but nah, maybe not. They're good. Incredible. Oh, Rakam's joined as well. Nice. Here you are, Scarlett. Thank you kindly for saying that. Alright, my friends, let us return here as you stand. The various arcane runes illuminated, the force field gone. Fushiro.
Honest? I'm an honest guy.
Revealing a secret, and receiving the secret from Mike. And that was the completion of the ritual, as the force field fades, and the Demilich's lair awaits you. We will be jumping in to this week's Hunger of Ythryn. And welcome back. You should never know what they were chuckling about.
Ha 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 ha.
Chortling.
Chortle.
I love laughing.
Laughter is the best medicine.
What
Rishi,
a great show that was. Yes.
was that easy to use, that tip thing? It's the first time I've ever enabled it.
Yep.
Is it just simple?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's very straightforward.
Cool. Right. Difference. Indeed. Yes. Oh, thank you, Phantom. Look at me. Being negligent there. Yes, our good friend Patch is the creator of said gorgeous intros. And our good friend Emma is the creator of gorgeous character art, except Velen, because she's... You have official art, and you'll be happy.
Sorry.
You have an owl in
I miss you, Emma.
Join us on Friday for Census Tyranny. Big session this Friday as they're going to storm the fort and take hold of the town, and they can control it and have it as their base of operations for fomenting rebellion. Da-da-da. Okay, now I need to change.
Fermenting pickles, I like to ferment.
Okay.
I don't know. Fermenting makes me want to puke.
Ba-dum-bum.
So, my friends, as you stand before the opening here, Fushiro, do you, in regular fashion, boldly stride forth?
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Let's boldly stride forth.
You heard the boss, man.
Ben, you were supposed to be the boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, Bella's
Excuse
gonna
me?
let him before he said that. I was like, Bella's gonna let him go because Cat Mike, made good points last time, and like,
remind
okay,
me.
we're gonna watch.
I
But now she has to do worry.
questions. I got more questions for this one.
Perfect.
It's my spell, so I want to ask one more question. Was that your entire way? Was that the only thing on your mind when you lied to us to get some kind of secret in order to open this? Is that what was on your mind?
What?
Was this the only thing that you thought about when you were plotting to? Well, I'll get a character. That's my friend said, because we cannot tell lies now. Was your
I'm
only
sorry,
reason?
what?
Yes. Just go.
Clever toddler tactic right there.
Velen,
Go ahead.
Harple,
Go forward. Walk in front of me. Go ahead.
we had a spin of the wheel left over from last week, Velen, so it's coming at you. I just rolled for
Oh
it.
yes. Oh yes.
Yes, very nice. Thank you.
Go.
Ah, Scarlet, thank you.
I'm doing it.
Damn it. Sorry, Scarlet. It did work,
93.
Scarlet, thank you. Was it a wild magic search?
90. I got a 93.
But was it a wild magic
It's a
search?
spin of the wheel, not a.
No, the spin of the wheel, yeah.
Oh, not
Oh,
a
I'm
roll
sorry.
of the dice.
Sorry, I got to respin because
I was like, what?
Scarlet was being lovely and distracted me, and so I actually didn't look see what the wheel was.
No, it.
Thank you, Scarlet, though.
Pay no mind to me.
Hey, don't mind to the
we'll see.
wizard behind the. video.
Grower size, Velen. You're going into this swole.
Ho, 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 ho.
Swole
doing what?
necromancer.
You're
Grower
growing.
Yes!
size.
Well,
Yes.
that's fitting.
we have a to scale map for the interior of the citadel, so we will be able to
good.
see that.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Oh, do we need to pop out chat then?
Those, you please do, yes.
Yes,
And
okay.
those were from last week, generous people last week. And McClever donated 5, so that's 1 each for today as well. So Fushiro, over to you, my friend.
Ooh.
Spin, spin, spin. Chaos, chaos.
We don't like chaos. Actually, we love chaos.
Fushiro, as you boldly step into the portal, something scampers out of the nearby rubble and joins you on your journey as you get a random companion.
No.
Oh, wait, we do love the companions.
Right?
Oh.
Let me just switch this up because it's going to run out. Okay.
We love the companions.
That and that and that and that.
Especially the goats. They trip the traps for us. Yes.
That.
Traps.
And let's go with that. Okay, so has some sort of staticky kind of sounding stuff as the force field is crackling there as well. I thought that was my audio messing up, but it was like oh no, that's supposed to be in there. Okay. Okay. So GM Josh, friend of mine. In the chat, the Twitch chat, if you could do !roll_28. Police.
Oh, sorry, my Miami is on. Just a sec.
Lies, I tell you.
28, you said.
That's the one. Not a penny
Oh,
more.
that's a
Dollar bill,
sign.
y'all. Always about the money.
15.
A 15. Thank you kindly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10s on the second page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay.
Always good when they say ooh.
There were members of that vampire gnolls band that you did not encounter in the caves of Hunger.
Oh dear.
One of them, a rather sadistic, nasty-looking, mangy, curled-lipped, bared fangs member of that crew, is a survivalist and emerged from his bunker. No, and came. No, he stayed in the shadows, away when he saw you, these bold adventurers challenging the mighty Telekli. Is that it? Tekeli? Well, I can't remember the exact name.
Tekeli Lee.
Tekeli Lee, wasn't it? Yes, the vampire gnoll.
Something.
And
Kill a mockingbird.
seeing. Oh, Grim, thank you so much, my friend.
Staggerly? What?
Seeing just how strong and powerful and alpha these adventurers were, he realized that his pack was no more, and skulked along in the shadows, watching, keeping an eye on everything that was happening. And now comes out from the rebel, as has been stealthily ghosting along behind you, and whilst the others were joking about you not being the leader, this one clearly recognizes you as the most violent and strongest of the pack.
It's just true.
And comes to your heel like a good doggo, as you have a hyena companion.
Oh.
It was a nice random roll. It's like, I can tie that in. Yep, okay. So yes, one of the distant cousins of the gnolls there, a hyena, comes lurking out. And just comes out to you and looks up at you expectantly. And then, like one of those pointer dogs, just like puts his paw up towards the portal.
Let's go. Into the portal. After everyone else rolls.
Hyena first.
Vuzlin telepathically sends Sly a message. I would never make you submit to such subordinate activities. You're the best companion, best pet ever.
And Vuzlin, as you do that, Sly nuzzles up to you, and that's part of their ectoplasmic kind of spectral energy breaks away and gives you a mote of short rest dancing about your form.
See, that's why you're the bestest, boy.
Velenable coming in with a Whoopsall Wisdom.
Yikes.
Wise necromancer. With the wisdom not to challenge for sure as the leader. There's big weapons. And Ossian coming in with an enjoy, my friend. Make a quick note of your stats as you switch your physical and mental characteristics. Oop. Opposites day. At least it's
I
not.
hated that day at school. I hated that school day so much.
I've had fun using it as me. Like for me, I don't switch stats on a bad guy. I switch something in the story. So like Ossian, you have experienced this firsthand, although you probably didn't notice it at the time. In Out of the Abyss, one of the drow was supposed to be the one who thought they were an assassin to kill the beholder, but because I got Opposites Day, I switched it to Buns' friend. And last but not least, Me.
Wait, you?
Yeah, me.
Mhm.
There's 5.
Everyone gets
dear.
one.
Mike gets nothing.
But wait, there's more.
Disney princess. Excellent.
Yes.
Fushiro, the
That's what we
hyena
love to
turns to
hear.
you. Yes, boss, let's go. Talking animals.
We love it.
Hoping for like a Lion King, like be prepared with the whole thing with the hyenas.
Yes. I actually watched Lion King 48 hours ago, so I was like, I love the channeling of Ed. Good.
Okay, we smash cut to Velen hanging off the exterior of the citadel and the hyena going, "Long live the necromancer." Okay, so
Funny enough, I just saw Jeremy Irons playing the first Dungeons and Dragons movie too.
oh, apologies.
Well,
It was gloriously bad.
Yep.
Wow.
It's amazing. Our good friends down there in Australia, Robert Hartley GM, he's in New Zealand, and Dreaded GM and friends are doing a watch-along commentary thing of all of the previous D&D movies before the new one comes out. And the VODs
That's
of
cool.
the VODs of that are up, and they have the timestamp so you can sync it with the movie if you want to watch along. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, I think they called it Movie Nights with a K. That's great. So,
Cute.
Fushiro.
Me.
Yes. Our hyena doesn't have a name.
Ed.
Ed
It's the only appropriate name.
could only be.
The cackling Mr. Ed goes forward into the portal. And he's like, "Boss, what's happening?" And just like starts to float and levitate up like you guys had before into the meditation chamber.
Guess we follow.
You just hear his cackling like echoing up the strut.
That's pretty funny, whatever he
on
saw.
Hyena.
Oh.
But undone.
Pretty good. I liked it.
Lay off the poppy, please.
Sorry.
Okay. So, my friends, please ascend. Oh, Ziggy, thank you for the reminder. Everyone, let me get you set up here for the giveaway. Huh, there you go. Everyone jump in there. We have goodies from CZRPG to give away to you fine folks. Timely logo. CZ is umming and ahhing actually, Phantom. As to what to he's talking to himself.
Wow. That's godlike.
He was he's trying to decide which of the goodies to give away this week. But you know it will be fantastic. And I shall send it on its way as soon as it appears. And everyone who won the awesome Forgotten Citadel last week, I will send you your link to grab that. And a Phantom, you got yours, right? But then I got kind of wrapped up in all the charity stream stuff, so I haven't got the other ones out there yet, but they're on the way. The royal we. I am not amused. Okay, please. We are not amused. Arise, Sir Adventurers.
We did rise.
And you find yourselves floating up once more as before. And as you do, near the apex of the strut, as you can see in the art up the top here. Is he up there? Near the apex of the strut, the ceiling of the tunnel gives way to an open landing, which offers a view of the citadel's uppermost reaches, the towers reaching up there, stretching up towards the stalactites of the icy ceiling above, looming over the lot of you there. And, as is traditional, light from a high window illuminates a set of steps that ascend to a pair of mahogany doors in the tower's face.
The more things change.
Now, just before we jump in there, actually let me look at the other map, see if there is a spot for this. And will Velen fit?
I've tried going up and it wasn't letting me.
I don't see why not. Rude.
I was hitting up and I was like, it won't let me ascend.
I wish to ascend.
I have angered Vecna.
You may not be worthy. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Ruh-roh.
Damn
Okay.
it, damn it.
Let
Would
me.
you like a rope? Maybe.
That's why you hired us.
It's broken, it's broken.
Okay, everyone.
Yes,
What is the
exactly.
marching order here? So we have Ed and Fushiro first.
Ed and Fushiro.
What the hell will be behind
Okay, doke.
Bushido?
Just setting up the next level.
Ellen's gonna go up last and take up the rear, I think.
Okay, doke.
Oh, fine. I was going to rear it, but fine. You want to do that. You seem to cork up the whole works anyway. Not to say that it's
What
not
is with
that
everyone
bad.
turning on me this session suddenly?
That's fine. Well,
This is just a lot of,
I expect
pent-up
this
work
from Josh.
aggression. Just from Josh?
Just from Josh.
Just from me, yeah.
well,
Not from Fushiro.
as-
From
did the
Josh.
cat go? Did the cat
From
run
Josh
off?
personally. He's always looking for the chaos he can inject. It's good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just
Keep
grabbing,
that instant face, my good sir.
grabbing your hyena here, sir.
She
Speaking
knows
of,
too much. We gotta go.
you stay in the basement there, Elsian.
Damn
And
I know you wanted to say no to that copper dragon forever ago.
What?
Shiro.
I'll
Go
distract
back.
I'll
What?
distract the conversation. Is it stalagmite or stalactite? I always get that confused. Look at them. They're beautiful, though, aren't they?
Stalactite on the top. Stalag might reach the top, so that when they hit each other, it might be a stalag fight.
That might be the dumbest way I've ever thought to remember them, but it's efficient.
Look, my education was a little awkward. That's how I remembered it.
That's it. That's it.
Awkward? That's the most unusual definite way of describing an education I've ever heard.
Okay, sorry, I'm just grabbing your tokens here, everybody. 2 seconds.
That's okay. We're just filling time. That's what we do.
I think the rise up through the strut is very gentle. It's like.
So, who would win in a fight? Uzlan or Fushiro?
Good question.
Vuzlin.
Why won't this
No,
hyena-
Fushiro.
Yeah.
Push it all.
Got him with the
Yeah.
old reverse psychology.
I'm
Got him
just being
again.
I'm always contrary. I'm just contrary to begin with, so.
Let me give you control of that hyena there, sir. Fushiro.
It's no laughing matter.
And Fushiro.
Mm.
There you go.
Are we supposed to be on a different map?
Yeah. Well, no, but you are intentionally still there. I'm just getting your token set up.
I was like, I don't see the hyena. I don't have control over it.
Oh, you do. You just don't know it
I'm
yet.
sometimes
metaphorical
we have
control.
control over
Shit.
things that we are not yet aware.
Here you go.
I don't need this existentialism tonight.
You are over here.
Well,
It's
you
always
got
a
it.
crisis.
Oh, it is very dark.
Ooh. I'm scared.
Yes, everyone back home, they can only see what they can see, which is that at the moment.
I
did-
just see
Oh,
darkness.
What? Why? Oh,
I don't
you
know.
can see.
Hold on, I'm scooting out. I'm scooting out. I'm scooting
She's
out. I'm scooting
human.
out.
You saw that. You can see the
She's a
staircase,
human.
right?
No, I can't see anything.
She has no dark
Somebody
Jesus.
forgot to give them light.
I can't see anything.
see
Yeah,
everything.
I
I see what
zoomed
you
all the
did
way
there.
out.
Hang on.
I see everything.
There's always.
John, I think it's because Velen's human, right? So I can just cast light
No,
on
there's
Velen's staff.
there's daylight on the map. She just
there's
the
daylight?
token doesn't
I am
have vision.
omniscient.
My token's being difficult. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yep. Now I can see.
Sorry,
Don't
that's,
apologize for your token. You're better than your token.
it's because it's it's an NPC token, so it doesn't usually have sight.
Wow.
See for miles and
Now,
I am big.
That is also not the intended function of this map, being able to see for miles and miles.
That is not indeed. Okay, over to you, my friends.
First I say, Velen, you look great. Don't let anyone say that big isn't beautiful. It's gorgeous on you.
Yeah, enough flattery. Go ahead, fearless leader. Up the case. Let's go.
Username that I do not recognize. Thank you so much. That is our goal already. It's amazing. Spelljammer, Adventures in Space, approaches. Thank you.
What happened?
Thank you, SLID38F778.
We're going to space.
Did a bot just donate to you?
Oh no, it's McClever. It's McClever. Okay, McClever. Came through with a strange username.
What?
Thank you, McClever. You absolute legend. Thank
Wow,
you.
they're getting really good at it.
All of that support you give the channel all the time, it means so much. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so those kind of bots are welcome. No.
Right? Yeah.
To give us money, bots.
Don't think anyone's programming those ones. McClever, thank you. Spectacular.
AI's come a long way.
So Ed turns. I liked flying.
Good.
It's a dead end.
Now there's a door, Ed.
You mean the different wall?
Yeah, there's a door here. And there's a guy here.
Oh, you can actually see him. Okay, I was
Yeah,
wondering
I
if you
can
could see
see
him. Yeah, it's intentional. It's intentional. I couldn't see. I think it's only because I was looking through Vuzlin before, and I think Vuzlin can't. Can you see
I
them?
can see
Vuzlin?
just the outer edge of him.
Yeah, if you go.
I can see him.
If you go up towards the door, you can just get a little glimpse of him. Yeah, as you approach the doors, that is intentional. Don't worry. As you approach the doors, one of those blue-skinned Megan constructs appears at a balcony. They're actually up above you, above the stairway there, and you hear a telepathic message in all of your minds. The spire of Idriolathus is off limits to all from the lower city. Please return the way you came.
Well, that's that then. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Sure. Squeeze past, Uzlin. Shall we?
If you would kindly come down, I will show you our proper documentation.
I am fully aware of all those with the clearance to enter the tower. And just
Clearly not.
Ed is just growling. He's like, fastball special me, boss. Fastball special me. I'll tear his throat out.
I don't know how effective that would be.
Do it. That's good. Dinner and a show. This would be great.
Let me just make a quick check here.
Can we get a sense if this is some AI spell something, or is it if it's actually someone?
I mean, it certainly looks like the others that you've encountered. Oh wow,
they're constructs, more like a golem almost. That's magically created to tend.
Thank you, Pineapple.
To hear.
So smashed it.
Actually, Josh, you have control. Would you like to select and shift double click your hyena there?
Select. Shift.
Give me that wisdom saving throw if you'd be so kind.
From the hyena?
Yes, please.
Abilities, character. It's not gonna be very good, John.
That was the hope.
It's the hope of DMs everywhere.
I don't see.
Even with pesky paladins kicking around.
He doesn't have any.
Then it's just the wisdom stat.
Any saves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 17.
17. Oh, that's enough. That's pretty good. What are you saying? It's not gonna be very good.
It's
very
a
good.
+1. The dice were kind.
Nice. Okay. He's like, he looks confused for a moment. He's like, "Get out of my head, blue blue one. And
Oh.
the Megan's just rolls their eyes. But then from behind them, a skull appears with that wispy, arcane smoke coming off it, forming the various symbols of the colleges of magic, and starts to gently boom, boom, boom against the Megan, pushing them back away from the balcony and gesturing. Unfortunately, Demiliches have no way to communicate. So, but remember
Right
before
on the wall.
yeah,
Hold a marker.
remember before he thought you were from a different Netherese city, and thought you were a rescue party, and was initially disappointed by Mike's brandishing of his buddy's skull, but seems to be curious as to what you're about, and bumps the Megan away. Are you going to the door?
Finally,
Yes.
it's the the boss has showed up. All right.
As I said, we have business. This stupid Megan.
This is a double door. I better get rid of both of them for Velin's sake. There we go.
Velen can squeeze.
Please, thank you.
Just side shuffle through. Now,
Please and thank you.
you push open the double doors and behold an interesting sight. Let me just change this up a little.
Oh God,
Behold,
become-
an interesting sight.
we've become beholders.
No, well, I suppose so. Literally. That will do us. Okay,
Been
so
been
as
so long for us to move our own tokens. Nice.
as you push open the doors there, chamber music washes over you as you enter a ballroom. In contrast to the desolate outside, a dozen people mill around this area, dressed in flowing silk garments and holding colourful hand masks and feathered fans. Again, Jess is going to be so pissed. Noble courtiers laugh and gossip as servants move among them, offering sugared treats on silver platters. And Ocean, as you stride in, one of the courtiers looks over to you, and a female courtier just blushes underneath her mask and flutters herself with her feather fan.
Can I hold on? I want to try and sense what kind of magic this is, and I know I have something that does that. Or I think I have something that does that.
That might somehow detect a kind of magic, maybe?
Yeah, but I don't have detect magic. I think I have something else that does that.
You may be thinking of identify, but that is a higher level spell.
I guess I don't. Oh, I do have identify. Ha!
But not sure how it would work.
Yeah, that's on items.
Okay. Well, never mind. Can I do an insight check? To see where my mind is very mechanical right now. Someone said AI earlier, and I'm like, AI, or I'm like, can I see where this hologram is coming from?
I mean,
Sorry, that
I know it doesn't work that way. Just ignore me. We can all walk through the cute ladies.
I mean, you're wondering whether it is a hologram or not. Ossian, one of the courtiers, comes to you and asks for a dance. May I have the pleasure?
Looks kind of suspiciously just raises an eyebrow to the rest of the group. This is weird. Come get me if anything gets even weirder. Takes a curtsy and joins her.
Okay. And you take a dancing hold, and you can feel their hand and their waist against your hands, and you spin off into the dance. and you turn, and one of the servants is kneeling down and ruffling Ed's head. He's like, might I offer a canapé to your hunting hound, sir? To you, for sure.
Excuse me.
Might I offer a canapé to your hunting hound?
Canapé. It's a
I
delicate little
suppose-
sandwich with lots of different things in it. Yes.
I suppose if you have one, I
They have a whole tray of them.
go ahead.
And they, yeah, good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, and then Ed's just like, oh, thank you very much.
Put this over here. I'm gonna go explore over here.
Okay. So, please, what would you like to do? This event is unfolding around you. You may do as you wish.
Fusho is ignoring the event and exploring the side area.
Vuzlin will keep their eye on things just in case there might be something other than merriment and dancing.
Okay.
I want to explore, but I feel like I can't be inconspicuous right now.
Giant necromancer
It's a bit of a big
striding
concern.
through.
Don't eat all the canapé.
You're not that guy
I'm
anymore.
gonna just
Come on.
like lean on this
Not that guy
door and be
anymore.
like, "Oops,"
You better
as
not.
it goes.
You left that guy in that McDonald's.
Mrs. Creosote, Mrs. Creosote.
Okay. Several of the guests kind of look slightly startled by your size, Velen, but they are
Yeah.
courteous and polite, and they nod and welcome you in. I'm so glad
Can
you were
I-
able to join us.
Oh, so happy to be here.
Is that a real?
I was just
owl?
thinking I want to inconspicuously open this door, but now I can't. People are talking to me.
Here we are.
That's. Vuzlin will saunter to someone and say, pardon me, excuse me. What's the party? What's the occasion, if you don't mind?
And a fancy-looking fellow with a beautiful brocaded jacket swooping down into tails, with silver, piping along the edges, and a. Let's think. They are wearing a cockatrice mask, and long dark feathers on their fan. And they turn. There's no need for an occasion. Just a normal evening soiree. Have you
my
tried the
kind of
Elva
people.
quest? It is delightful. That's
Turn
that.
to-
That's that elven wine that the Professor Orb talked about.
Yes. Very nice. How long have you been, partying, if I'm
Oh, one loses track of time.
Certainly you did. Yes, you did. Well, thank you very much. And I go over to Velen, saunter over, saying, "Okay, so this whole eyes wide shut thing that's going on here. I think it's been. I don't like it. I think this is like one of those time loopy thingies. Be careful. Let's just go. Let's vacate.
Ocean, as
Shall
your
we-
sorry, Velen. Ocean, as your
No, I was
dance
gonna-
as your dance partner swirls you around and twirls you, they whisper in your ear. You move as if without the ties of gravity. Have you traveled far?
Should I be bound to the same laws as you?
Tell me, have you heard of Scientology?
Oh my god. I was just about to say it's a Hallmark movie now.
The Thetans are strong in this one.
I've heard very much about your society. However, I'm more of a flat spacer myself.
Spacer, wow. that takes a certain level of belief. Velen, sorry, you were going to say.
I was gonna ask Guzlan, do you think we could just ask for a tour? Could it be that easy?
Don't know, but yes, let's well, I look for my new friend with whatever mask. I say, one more question, if I might. Do you mind terribly if we go exploring a bit? Is it too rude?
It is not my mansion.
Whose is it?
This is the spire of the Council of Wizards. The chambers and various studies and laboratories of the upper echelons of our society.
And are any here with you now? Soireeing, as it is.
Oh, no. And leans in conspiratorially. That stuffy lot? I don't think so.
Yeah, nerds. I get it.
Nerds. On an unrelated note, hi, Everian.
Wow, timing.
I said unrelated. And I meant it. Let's see here. I'm just wondering. Yeah, as Ulcian, it says if you spend any time talking to party guests, they give you some of that Ythryn lore, and your discussion of like floating as if without gravity. They mentioned that meditation hall, but you've already found it for yourselves. And I think Vuzlin, yours double down. You're talking about stuffy, boring people. They double down on how stuffy the Megan constructs are.
Yes, we've run into them before.
Also, apologies, I did you an injustice. That Megan that was asking you to leave was at the same level as you through a little window.
Oh,
Aww.
So it's like a little ticket window.
it's a whole speakeasy.
It's like, yeah, name's not down. You're not coming in.
Password.
Go send me.
So, Fushiro, to you, my friend.
We're exploring this little side area over
Please
here.
do. You find yourself in a corridor with 3 doorways leading
And
up.
we have. Well. What's behind door number 1?
Okay, let me get rid of those for you. 2 seconds. Sorry, I didn't have time to put in all the fancy new Roll20 interactable doors. Okay. So as you explore these 3 rooms here, it's clear that they served as offices for bureaucrats who ran the Citadel's day-to-day operations. Each room contains a single table, cabinets filled with ruined parchment scrolls, and a dresser containing writing materials. But, in sharp contrast to the ballroom where your friends are, everything here is in disarray, as if it had suffered the collision, and is covered in ice. Are you looking through all 3 chambers?
Yeah, we will.
Okay, you don't have to fuss with your token there, but as you search the northernmost of the 3 there, you discover an unfinished letter. And it details the acquisition of an artifact dating back to the giant empire of Astoria, and describes it, and without a shadow of a doubt, it is Vecna's obelisk, which they had mistakenly thought was this giant Astorian artifact. And they describe it as having an unknown purpose, and they make a note of the fact that it has been moved to the Citadel's stasis chamber for further study.
Jen, can you help me out here? I seem to have gotten my hyena stuck in the wall.
Something
That's
you
a
don't hear
first.
on a daily basis.
I'll just put them back in the main room there.
Thank you.
HR is going to have to help with that one.
They go looking for more canapes.
I don't think HR has any regulations for that one.
And then the third room?
You check all the rooms. There's the same. It's just the desk and the
Oh,
writing
okay.
supplies in disarray, and the letter was in the northmost of the three. Hey, Luboffin, good to see you again. Thank you for raiding in. Big old raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a fantastic session over there. How are you all doing? We are in the final stages of our homebrew Icewind Dale campaign. This evil party is in a lost Netherese city looking for an obelisk of Vecna to do some mischief. Hey, thanks for the follow, everyone. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots of D&D, Blades in the Dark, and other TNT-RPG systems. And TNT RPG systems, like CNC Music Factory? I'm not sure where that came from. Anyway, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. If you have the time, please stick around and enjoy. We have a giveaway going on, as Phantom has said there. Thank you, Phantom. Huzzah! Thank you for the follow. And please jump in, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win goodies from our good friends at CZRPG, a one-shot location or other D&D goodies for you to drop into your games. And we are setting off here as our friends have discovered an enchanted ball going on, a dance party, a break from the ice and desolation of this city, as has been so far. Let me do a quick shout out for our friend Luboffin there. There we go. Just double F, isn't it? Yes. Everyone do check out Luboffin's channel. Awesome stuff over there. The critical role stuff that they are famous for. And the awesome reactions that they do with their partner. I was pissed off because I missed a certain reaction to a very spectacular reveal in Vox Machina's anime recently, but Luboffin did very kindly screenshot it and put it on Twitter, so that was awesome. Okay, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So yes, for sure, you have found confirmation that the obelisk of Vecna is here in a something referred to as a stasis chamber. I'm not quite sure what that is.
I have my suspicions that this party is 100% fake. And everyone's already dead.
Potentially. Yes.
Well, the question, we have a demi-lich on our hands, right? So, like, demi-liches become demi-liches because they didn't consume souls. Why are there so many souls here in the ball? He should have just consumed them.
Fair. And there's also a whole council of high-level wizards that would have been around as well. So all sorts of potential for shenanigans of the arcane nature.
All right.
Okay. Panic in the dance hall, yeah, absolutely.
Let's give some other players a chance. Then.
Yes, Velen, you were skulking off to the east.
Yes, I'm going to. I said I leaned on this door.
Yeah.
Trying to look like I'm leaning on it, like to open it up.
Mm-hmm. Allow me to. You are still large, but I'm just going to move your token down so you can actually navigate.
Thank you.
Because it is a single token hallway beyond, but you would be able to squeeze through. But it is slightly awkward.
I was going to open the door, say, block the view, and I go in.
There you go. Everyone, we are enjoying the dynamic lighting of Roll20 here, so the players can only see what they can see, which for Velen Harple is this at the moment.
Come on in. It seems to be okay. Follow me, boss. How about we go up here? What do we see here? Oh, more doors. Oh my.
I should have. Sorry, I should have put your view on Vuzlin there instead. The trailblazer here.
That's all right. I figured she was going to take some time to squeeze through.
Are you going to that door that's right next to Velen, or are you going to the one that's to the north?
I'll let you
which
pick
one?
first.
Okay, well let's do
One
the
at a
one
time.
Let's do the one to the north. say, "Open sesame," and I jiggle the door.
Okie doke. I think we probably have a different sound set
Oh.
here. Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, is it? Oh, ouch.
Just do this. Not ominous at all.
As is the trope of D&D, we open a door to a completely different reality.
Indeed.
You end up in Barovia.
Mm. Well, when in Barovia.
There you go, sir. Now,
Oh,
let me describe
my.
before you step in there.
yes. Wrong room.
Oh, occupied. As
Sorry.
Where have you gone to, Velen? Velen just legged it. She just left you. Bye.
No, I'm right behind him.
I can't
Yes,
see you.
yes. Ah,
On my thing, I'm right behind him.
yes,
Okay.
she's right behind me.
I
I was going
see,
to say,
I
Bellin is about to prepare a severance package.
see.
Sever my head, will you?
Let's get these
A whole new kind
room.
of severance package.
I'm just going to chill out
But
these
don't.
room markers a little bit because they're huge. Sorry, it doesn't affect you guys, but people back home are dealing with large, numbered circles everywhere. There we go.
Don't forget, everybody, exclamation point, enter tonight.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. And thanks for all those raiders sticking around. Good to have you. So, Vuzlin, our feverbit drow friend, you open up the chamber there, and this strange blooping, bubbling sound affronts you as you see shifting green, purple, and blue light spilling out of the room through a single doorway there, and bolted down tables hold an array of equipment: beakers of alchemical fluid, alembics, cut crystal needles, surgical tools, coiled leather tubes, and more. Behind the tables stands an ornate suit of armor, but where the head should be is a swollen human brain floating inside a canister of translucent fluid. And let me show you the art, because it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, eagerly awaiting.
2 seconds. Has that appeared? No. Wait, come here.
Maybe.
Please. Oi. Let's see. Let's go for the art handouts here. Art. Player art handouts. Oh no. Named creatures. There we go. So I'm glad you came in here. It is important. Here we go. Oh, it's so good. Ta-da!
Oh. Oh my. Wow.
and I turn around and go to Val and like, okay, look, it's like Breaking Bad meets Kang the Conqueror in there. So, we best not go in alone, if you know what I mean.
We'll just, and Velen with great difficulty backs up.
Like, slowly close the door. There we go. I think we need to let's go back.
Are we sure that this is the way that we need to go?
I don't know, but it seems rather it's interesting. I'm sure there's some good stuff in there, but I don't want to go in like alone. I think we need everybody to rush in at the same time, you know, in a bomb kind of way.
The figure looks up and says, "どちら様ですか? What's your 結構忙しいなんですけど、場所間違ってるんじゃないですか？パーティーのお客様だったらそちらの部屋でみんな楽しんでると思うんですけど。And Velen, the Professor Orb, translates that he's like, who are you? Are you sure you have the right place? The party is in the other room.
Says to me.
The Professor Orb
And,
translates that from what the creature... The creature is speaking Loros, the Netherese dialect.
And Vuzlin will say, sumimasen, and slowly close the door.
Yes. Now, they use the Draconic alphabet. They don't speak Draconic, so but I was just,
Okay.
just ballparking it,
John just flexing his bilingual abilities.
I
No
appreciate
pressure,
it. It is beautiful to hear. Just Sean appreciates it.
Vuzlin, you turn, you go all on your own.
I shut the door. They're like, go, let's go. Go.
Okay. Are you checking that other door that was right there?
You want to? You want to check the other door?
Velen's
I'm here
gone.
for it. I'm here with you.
You hear a voice from back in the ballroom. Yes, you go for it, Vuzlin.
Sure. I do the same thing. I open it. I see if it's open and peer in. It's like, oh, this is going to be great. This is something of the multiverse, I imagine.
Okay. So, yep, you open up that doorway there and find a small place there.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's it, Zog. You got it. Is that a book? It is あれは本じゃないんですよ。Zog D&D。あれは魔法の棒です。As they open the small room here, and you find an irregularly shaped room, clearly on the edge of the spire, that contains 6 magical staffs stored in racks along the walls, with room for one more.
Ooh. I don't think anything like this would happen to be trapped or anything like that, but let me give it a once over just to see if what I can see with my ranger eyes, if there's anything, if I grab these staves,
Oh my god.
staves.
I mean, you're drow. What do your elf eyes see? What
does my elf eye see? That's
Look with your
true.
special elf eyes.
My brand.
Your fever bit elf eyes.
Fever brand.
Let me just put a couple of these in here. As you can hear the torch there. Honjanaite. Mahono Bordis. Okay. So, as you peruse the contents of the room here, Velen, you're very intrigued by this. They're clearly wizard staffs. The first one is a straight stick of pale ash with a stern-looking owl's head carved on its top. Much like yours.
That's really cool.
The second one is a smooth, polished length of blue-tinted wood that, if you kind of observe it and kind of check it out, it's as strong as steel, and it has black veins running through it, and the top is carved into the shape of an octopus. The third...
So many jokes, not saying right.
The third is made of translucent purple glass, which splits into 3 branches at the top, which circle around one another to form a hollow spiral with an orb of lighter purple glass tucked inside the spiral. The fourth is carved from golden lasper wood. Hey, thanks for the cheers. The fourth is carved from golden lasper wood with carvings of fish swimming upriver along the length of the staff. The fifth is made of weirwood, a hardy substance similar to oak. It's gnarled and twisted, and the top is carved to resemble a human hand grasping a snake. And the sixth is something that you have become aware of since joining and spending time here in Icewind Dale. It is made of that chaos-infused... Thank you. That chaos-infused crystal known as Shardolin. The same material that the Knights of the Black Swords pendants were made of. Vuzlin, you quickly got rid of yours as it has a nasty corrupting influence. And it seems to be suffused with Netherese magic. It seems to give off more arcane energy than any of the others. But you do know that Shardowlin's a bit dodgy.
Yes, it maybe stay away from that one, but someone would pay handsomely for it. So if you don't mind, well, would you like to grab one of these? I personally probably am not going to be able to wield one of those. I'm more the swordy type. But the magic using staffy staff. That's the rest I'll put in the bag.
He says with his staff of frost.
Yeah. It's like,
I am
this?
so scared.
Shit, I forgot about that.
I'm probably not going to be able to wield another one.
Yes, not another
Frickin'
one. No,
General Grievous over
never.
here. I wear one for my collection.
We can just pop them on the bag of holding, and we can deal with
I'm-
it later, or you can grab one and see what you like.
I'm very interested in the first one you described, John.
The owl-headed one.
Yes, I'm terribly afraid to take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm embracing the chaos.
Mhm. Good for you.
Excellent. You recognize that it can be used as a focus, an arcane focus, but this one doesn't seem to have any extra arcane energy around it compared to the other one.
Okay. If it doesn't seem too special, then I'm gonna put it back and be like, let's not tempt fate today. And motion to get out of here.
Okay.
Well, I will. Let's not be too hasty then. And I just open the bag and I start chucking the staves into the bag of
Okay.
holding.
No
There,
problem.
now.
Slind wants to tempt all the fate, so.
Apparently.
They're in an extra dimensional space. Don't be so snooty.
Ossian, back to you, my friend.
Hi, hello. So, I assume we're still dancing. This has
You
been
can
the longest
be.
dance
I mean, it could have finished by now, and you could be enjoying some canapes.
you know what? For shits and giggles, let's say this has been the longest dance he's ever partaken in, and has no idea how to continue this, but is still working through the motions. I would imagine that Ossian was probably trying to coerce as much information through subtle conversation with this particular dancer, shall we say, and has asked her some questions such as, "This place seems rather lively compared to the rest of your Netherese city.
What do
Kind
you
of a
mean?
little odd. Well, maybe for lack of a better word, it seems pretty dead outside. I'm surprised you've been able...
I know what you mean. Yes, those lowly scribes and the like, they don't get up to much.
No, one might say they're stuck in a dead-end job. How often do you come to these parties, and how long do you stay at these parties? It feels...
One loses track of time.
One loses track of time. You did mention that before.
No, the other one said it to Vuzlin,
Oh, gotcha. One loses track of time.
but it was the exact same phrase.
You don't
He's
ever
orchestrating.
feel... You don't ever feel concerned about this?
About what?
About losing track of time. Living the life of the bourgeoisie is certainly enthralling, but you don't find there are other activities to pass your time with other than sitting in a ballroom eating these, and he'll take an hors d'oeuvre, probably steal one from the plate, and these appetizers.
We sometimes go and enjoy a game at the arena. And, sometimes over to the bazaar and the Hall of Silks. On occasion, catch the latest show at the Grand Auditorium?
Yeah.
I want to say auditorium, yeah.
Well, actually, the conductor might be able to get you some inside access if you can tell me the last time you've been outside.
As if I am ill-connected. Slap! And she stalks away.
Yes.
Oh, that bombshell. Can I just make a perception check around the room to see if there's been anybody watching, anyone doing anything particularly unusual, keeping their eyes on me more than they normally should at a
Please
party?
do.
All right. Kalo, don't fuck with them.
Patch.
Kalo, fuck me.
Ossian
Yeah.
already has 2 crystals and cannot have any more, but I will refund you, and it's good to see you.
Kalo
Do not do
fucked
multiple
me.
crystals, sorry. Hey, Jeff.
That is a 12. Kalo fucked me.
You do not?
Okay. Do I at least know where Fushiro and Velen and Vuzen went?
You sit there kind of knocking around.
Bushido's
Oh, sorry, Patch. Sorry. Yes, yeah, my bad. Yes, you can add a disadvantage crystal to Ossian. Sorry, Patch.
That's par for the course.
I'm so used, unused to seeing that.
Do you want me to see if I can get that perception check even lower, or to see
It
if
was.
the next one?
I think it was after that. Yeah. So.
Touche. You were this close, Patch.
Thank
You know what?
thank you.
I'll go over to where the line leader was. Follow him.
Okay, doke. No worries, Doc. Pleasure. It's. I mean, yeah. People end up in different places, but on the Zoom screen, you can just drag and drop people around. And it's easy to reorder them. Okay. So you're heading over to Fushiro. Mm-hmm. Fushiro, do you say what you found in the other rooms?
Yes, I'd say what I found in the other rooms.
Not repeating himself to me. Okay.
So,
You only repeat me, sorry.
Yes. It seems that we have the information we need. The obelisk is in something called the stasis chamber. Though I find this ball to be interesting, I have my suspicions that these are just magical anomalies and don't truly exist. But I guess we'll
they're
see.
magical anomalies. They slap like a bitch. Listen, this whole stasis thing. Do we have any read as to how we can deactivate that? Do you think Vela might be able to do it, or do you think we'd be
I
able to
don't
do
think
it on
they're
our own?
real.
No, the obelisk. It's stuck behind me.
I suppose we'll find out when we get there. There's nothing that I saw, but the rooms over there have been affected by time and the weather. So there was some documentation about finding this artifact, but more than that, not much.
At least we know where it is. Boss lady's going to be happy about that. Do you know where they went, by the way? I got a little distracted by the entertainment.
Well, Velen is an absolute unit right now, so should be easy to find.
You see, as you say that, you see her ducking and making their way through the doorway on the far side there.
I found them.
And Vuslin with you.
Who's it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are
Hello.
you with Velen back in the ballroom now?
Yeah. Yes. Did we retreat? Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
think as the both of you reconvene, you see the red slap mark on Ossian's cheek. I think that's all you need to know.
They're very much par for the course. I see. You're such the lady killer.
And don't remind me.
International heartbreaker.
Did you discover something along those ways?
Fushiro did. Fushiro.
Yes.
The item we are looking for is in a location called the Stasis Chamber. And we must find this chamber and, as you would imagine, either deactivate it or find some way to access the interior.
Well, we explored a little bit of this through this other doorway, and there is one room with a very interesting suit of armor and a head in a jar. No, I don't mean head. I mean like a floating brain in a jar, and it spoke to me.
Oh,
And
what?
pretty
There's no
much-
skull?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. No skull. It appeared to have no skeleton whatsoever, some kind of animated armor and I said, oh, it's just me and Velen. Let's not be too hasty here. And I shut the door and they did not follow. I did the whole, oops, wrong room thing. And then not much else. But there was some twisty turns. I don't know if that place would be what we were looking for. Was more like a meth lab gone awry. So, but there's a few other places we didn't explore. If we want to continue down that way, or we could just ask one of these people, maybe people. If we know, what did you call it? The Chamber of Secrets? No, that wasn't it. Fushiro, what was the name of the place we were looking for?
The Stasis Chamber.
Stasis Chamber, yes. I just go over and let's ask. I try and find another party goer.
Okay.
And say, pardon me.
Yes.
Lovely party.
Isn't it always such a good arrangement here? Fine company, decent food.
It is, but I heard, now, I may be wrong, but I heard that all the cool kids are doing the best drugs up in the Stasis Chamber, but I have no idea where that is. Would you know where the Stasis Chamber is?
Sounds like something those stuffy old wizards deal with. Always off in their laboratories and studies.
I'm sure. I'm very sure of it. So it doesn't ring a bell. Don't have any idea where it might be in all this.
I've never seen beyond the ballroom or the den, of course.
The den. Where is the den?
Just scoffs at you. Just the top of the stairs. You have legs, sir. Use them.
Oh! See, my den has like a nice a bookcase, a rocking chair, and a big globe I have to spin with two hands. I call that a den. That I call just a foyer.
He looks down his nose at you. Then perhaps you should return to your rocking chair.
I shall. Not before I dispatch you to a rocking chair. So good day, sir. Come back. Like they don't know. Hey, then no one knows what's going on. These are. We're just gonna have to find it ourselves. And I guess the question is, do you want to go fight something? That I don't know what it is. Or shall we just continue exploring?
Like, you got any use for a brain?
I don't know that
That's
fighting
all.
something is wise, but did it attack you?
No. Let's just let us go. So I don't know if we just have to fight it. It looked rather mean, though. Not as mean as me, though. I'm more just the pouty boy.
I see. I don't know that fighting something that we don't have to in this tower is wise, but if it didn't attack you, we can at least interrogate it.
I would enjoy you speaking to it. It was not. It was speaking Netherese according to the orb, according to the professor who was in the orb. Orb professor.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Scant, boy. The name is Scant.
Scant. Oh, sure.
You can
Scant.
scantily remember.
Scant.
No accounting for intellect.
Certainly do assume my gender correctly,
and-
but that's fine.
For sure, he says to you in Loras, he's like, you at least would be able to converse with them. Have enough of a grasp of the structures and verbiage.
Well, we could give it a try.
Okay, you gonna head back over there?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let me show you where it is.
John did say, I'm glad you came this way. It's somewhat important. Then they left, so...
And they had NPC art. But they were just being prudent, and not prudent. Sorry, and not engaging with their friends. Okay, so everyone, make your way through the tunnels there.
Making our way, muted.
Velen, they're going back to the laboratory.
Downtown. I'm big again.
Yes.
To the left?
Then I whisper in your ear. Fushiro is about to sacrifice himself for the group. Just let it play out, okay?
We'll see how this goes.
Yes.
I cannot traverse this hallway.
As I figured. And it's okay. Just listen to what's going on. It's fine.
Just listen. To
Just
what's going
listen.
on. We're in the room.
Okay. I have my
You can
ear to
hear
the. I have my ear to the hallway.
Go ahead, just open that door right there, Fushiro. Go ahead, open it.
He opens the door.
Okay. You see the same as the others did before. This massive suit of armor with the brain and the jar on top. It is not holding the sword like it was, although that is resting in the corner. And the voice speaks Loras. More. Your garb. The language the others spoke. You're not from round here, are you?
Not specifically.
And they put down what they were working on and steeple their hands on the table in front of them. Fascinating. Are you from outside the ice?
We are.
Please.
The way has been made clear.
Oh, you must tell me. What has happened in these eons? And they seem entirely aware of what's happening.
The world has changed. From what I've gathered in my time here, you lived in a very different world.
The other Netherese enclaves, what became of them?
I can't remember if Fushiro learned that. I think he
Professor
did.
Scant would know.
Your Netherese, your enclave fell from the sky, but
That much is clear.
some years later, the entire civilization collapsed. Something happened and everything was
Those
destroyed.
idiots. Well,
A new civilization has grown in the meantime.
My only goal is to return Ythryn to its glory. Why are you here?
We were hired to come down and investigate the artifacts down here.
Plunder the city, you mean?
We have not plundered it. I mean, there's one item only we are truly interested in.
Which item is that?
I read that it is currently in the stasis chamber. Some sort of artifact recovered.
The obelisk.
The obelisk.
The item I am also most interested in.
Why does the item interest you?
I believe if we have enough power to activate its magic, it has the ability to turn back time and repair the city's damage. Return it to a time when it was floating in the skies and all was well.
Could it undo the death caused here? Would
Yes.
people be brought back?
Yes, the city would return to a time before the tragedy, and all would be brought back. All that tragic loss.
And what would occur with us recently born when the time is turned back? Will we fade into non-existence?
I do not believe so. I need to know more, and we need the power source. We need Iliolathus' staff of power.
So you're saying that Iliolathus must be negotiated with or otherwise made to give up his staff?
He has it in his study. If you can get it, I can get you into the stasis chamber.
Interesting proposal. What will happen with the obelisk after you've activated it? Will it simply continue to exist? Will it
The obelisk?
be drained of its power?
If appearances in our studies are even a little accurate, the obelisk is as old or older than this city, so I assume it will still be here.
I see.
And I think if you're involved in the activation of the obelisk, you should be transported too.
I see.
And you will be greatly rewarded.
Fushido looks down at his hand for a moment and briefly remembers the time when he too was alive.
And she thinks, she says, oh, apologies. I'm so distracted by this ton of events. Veneranda is the name.
You can call me Fushido.
Fujiro, your command of Loros is notable.
The language evolved into what I grew up speaking.
Fascinating. I would love to hear more, but I'm so excited that there's a possibility that this can be undone. This can all be turned back.
It can.
So I'm trying to see how this is speaking. I just brought up the thing. I brought up languages, and it doesn't have telepathy. It just has the languages it knew in life. So I guess fittings around the glass jar are like illuminating, and the voice is just emanating from it. So all of you can. I think Professor Scant is translating for the rest of you as Shiro's having this conversation. Yeah, it's like what you were saying before, it's like Krang's just a little face on the front of the brain.
Where is Iriolophis's study? I assume it's the top?
The way forward is north of the ballroom.
What is going on with the ballroom?
Some of my more nostalgic, less proactive colleagues. It is an illusion.
I assumed it to be one.
Although, I would not interrupt it. Those that have lost themselves to its charms would be very put out.
I have a strange question. So there are real individuals, living individuals there?
They are like I, preserved indefinitely. Thus, and the suit of armor creaks as its arm gestures to the brain in the jar.
I understand Iriolothus to be a demi-lich.
He has become a shadow of his former self, yes.
Why did he... Do you know why he did not simply... Eventually he would have become this, but why did he not also consume the souls here?
His... what's it called? The liches thing.
Phylactery.
Phylactery, thank you. His phylactery was lost, buried beneath ruins and rubble.
I see.
He could not.
I see. Will Iriolothus himself be restored? If we
I assume so.
even... I guess all the dead will be restored as well. Hopefully we can negotiate with him on this plan.
He is lost. He does not have the capacity for a discourse such as you suggest.
I see.
It is why I just give you directions. It will be dangerous.
Is there any additional support you can offer as we go on this no doubt dangerous venture?
Certainly. If any of you fall, have your colleagues bring the body here, and I shall transport their brain into a jar such as mine. I have perfected the process.
I will keep that
Such a
in mind.
generous brain.
We do love becoming brains in boxes.
Glad he could think of us.
Well, I believe that this is an interesting development. We should go and go towards the study so that we can move toward this amiable outcome.
Return to me here when you have the stuff.
So we shall.
And you return to Velen in the ballroom?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna.
Well, if
hold Boozle back for
Velen
a
wasn't
second.
here, then I was the only one that could hear that.
That's true. You're gonna have to recite it for the
No,
rest.
sorry, I just
Well,
Let's role play that.
I just didn't fuss with Velen's token, so Velen was there.
Yes,
oh,
yes,
Vel-
yes.
yes. And Velen is muted, by the way.
I'm muted, but I heard everything.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Ed.
I'm actually gonna hold Boozle back for a minute when we have an opportunity.
Okay. Ed emerges from under one of the tables and just comes over for Shiro. So, what's up, boss? Where we headed? What you doing? Is there more food?
Well, we've got some interesting developments, and I'm excited to see where they go.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah. As Ed and Fushiro kind of take their lead, I think Alcine's just gonna drag Boozle back, just a quick tug on the back of the shoulder.
Knowing what that tug means. Hmm?
Just kind of whisper in. If we agree to this very amicable negotiation, we're fucked.
Oh yes, I know.
We should, I don't think Boss Lady's going to agree to it, but if for whatever reason she does, I want you to know she's not paying us. Make your nearest exit. Just tap him on the shoulder and then just follow up.
Understood.
Am I not paying them?
Shh, you didn't
I haven't seen any money.
They have been
Yeah,
promised.
I wasn't told about money. It was a promise of riches.
They've been-
How did I get you all here?
Vincent, you have
Pretty pleasing.
untold riches in your bag of holding.
And
And
Promise of all the stuff down here.
And
Good bolt now.
Vecna has promised you rewards. Wilson,
Yeah.
how dare you deny the rewards offered you?
I was gonna say, do
Oh,
we not
no.
all worship Vecna? What's going on here?
No, Vecna offered me rewards,
Yeah.
John.
Worship is a
Vecna
strong
offered.
word.
I'm going to re-emphasize. Vecna offered me rewards,
Yeah,
John.
if you helped Velen complete the plan.
Mm-hmm.
What was Velen going to give us?
Velen was offered
Velen doesn't owe
us-
you shit.
Yeah,
also
I'm
fair.
here for
That's also
Vecna,
fair.
and Vecna offered you guys stuff. So
Velen offered us to get the treasure down here, and she would not impede us in the collection of that treasure.
Mhm.
Now that we have collected the treasure and not finished the job, the repercussions of her decision are on her and her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Also fair. Mid-management, can get a little difficult.
Oh, I know. Yes, middle management. This is why occasional trimming of the shrubs can be a good thing in a corporate situation. But I think maybe as a piggyback ride at this point in time would be nice. She certainly is capable, it seems. But I won't ask. It's a little forward.
All right, so
All right.
now back
On-
to reality.
Yes, on to this.
And by reality, I mean the fake situation at which we are
The
discussing.
illusion, yes.
Right, yes.
There is a door in the northeast corner that you haven't looked into, and then there is the den up on the dais above. And beyond that,
So it seems we have a path
Uh-huh.
forward.
let's. I don't care what order we're in, just so you know. I'm just heading that
Yep.
way forward.
Velen first.
where are you headed?
Where am I? I'm right.
The den
don't know how
or
you-
the unexplored door?
Yeah, you want to go this way, or you want to go to the corner door?
I didn't even
Ah.
see this door. I was looking at
There's
this
a door
door,
there.
but corner door first seems fair.
Mhm.
Oh my god,
Okay.
let me move, you giant.
Hey, Valen, there's a door here, Valen. Hey, over here. Yeah.
Put it.
I opened the door because
Okay.
Velen is just too big.
I cannot navigate.
I'm so big. I'm big.
There you go.
Poof.
As
I'm a
you
giant woman.
peer into that chamber, just do this here.
50 skeletons. She's just big boned, thank you.
Okay, so you peer in through the door there, Vuzlin, and you see, let's see here, well-dressed revelers milling about in this room as well, talking loudly to each other while servants carry bottles of wine and spirits around to refill their cups. Behind a rectangular counter, a bald, pale-skinned humanoid serves wine from an ornate bottle. Seems to be something like looks like a members bar.
I just want to,
You're not challenged as you enter.
yes, I'm just going to come up top here and peek over to see what's in this little alcove, if you will, over here.
And more
Describe it to me.
more folks just relaxing and drinking as servants refill their glasses. You can see, the bar is very well stocked. There are lots of bottles of wine.
Later, when we get all... Remember this room when we're all done here, because this looks like the fun spot.
Okay.
I think, yes. Yes.
You're looping around to the top door.
I was. Yep.
Okay. It leads out onto the main room again, but
Okay.
there you go.
There I go. Hey. Well, that was fun.
little detour. And then from there, Vuzlin, you get a good view, and Velen, you get a view as you went up onto the dais before as well. In that alcove off to the west there of the top stage, you can see, again, it is the den that was mentioned before, Vuzlin, and you can see courtiers lounging on luxurious cushions inside this circular chamber, smoking from long pipes and dining on fruit. Against the back wall is a large harp. Let's see. Let's do this. And yes, on the back wall there is a large harp. Its strings being plucked magically to fill the room with haunting music. In the middle of the room, thanks, Soundscape. In the middle of the room, a gem-studded cubic wooden chest sits on a round marble table with an octopus-shaped base.
That's to the west in that alcove, right?
Yes. And there's a way forward to the north, as the good doctor said.
You mean the brain in the jar? Yeah.
Just boiled down to the fundamentals.
Yes. Okay.
Very self-conscious. Oh, I could go through that door.
That's a little bit things.
Like you don't want.
Looks like the smallest door.
You don't want the jewel chest.
Now you
jewel
might
chest.
you might want to stop there actually, Ben.
I will stop there. I didn't think I would go through. I hit one too many.
You were so focused on that you can get about whether or not you should.
Should, yeah. Exactly what happened.
Okay, so are you fucking with the den at all, or just not bothering?
I think we should move forward. We can come back to it.
Okay.
If this whole tower doesn't collapse upon itself, we can grab it later.
Okay.
Separate takeaway.
Now, I said that Velen might want to stop there because Velen, as you reach that top part there,
Sure.
That is actually a window there, like a 7-foot tall, 4-foot wide window. And it overlooks a 35-foot wide gap in the spire's superstructure. On the far side of the gap, there is a similar window opening into a different tower. But it is a long way down. Which is why I said you might not want to step through.
Okay. I'm confused. So this hallway is not a hallway?
There is no hallway there. It's just a gap between two towers, and it's a big gap down there.
It's a wide open space.
Such a problem. Best way to move forward. Looking, I think I have Misty Step. All right. When you use Misty Step, can you Misty Step someone else?
No, that's Dimension Door.
Okay. Well, I can get across, but we need to plan out how everyone else is going to get across. I'm in the wall. There we go.
The only question is how is Vu's gonna get close? And Mike, who's not here.
And Ed.
And Ed, especially
Yeah.
Ed.
Ed can enjoy the treats.
Party?
Well, I'm
Oh, where's the undead ogre?
at
Redfall?
Redfall.
Behind.
Redfall.
Redfall is left
He was not
behind.
welcome.
No, not welcome.
Um,
Not on the guest list, I guess.
I think, for the sake of smoothness, Mike is just so enamored with the party that Mike and Redfall are just enjoying the party.
Oh no, I saw this in a movie once about a haunted ship. Let's continue on. We don't want to see what happens next.
Okay. Now, for sure, the professor very clearly told you that this was the way forward.
Or the professor very clearly told me that this is the way forward. So
I mean, I can get across. I just don't want to leave anybody behind.
my main
cross.
concern is Vuzlin.
Why,
The rest
can
of
you
us.
fly?
No, I can step.
Could Redfall throw him?
If Redfall could get in,
What?
John said Redfall was enjoying the party.
I mean, he's here, yeah.
As Mike
I want
was,
to
yeah.
say clearly. I want to say that consent is required.
Big,
may we throw you?
the big
I
ogre,
didn't
the
say
big,
it
the
had
big
to
ogre can
happen.
throw
I
me.
was just-
Velen,
I didn't say it had to happen. I just was putting it out there.
Velen can Misty Step. I can Misty Step. Ossian can Misty Step.
Well, why do you don't show off?
Look, we're not trying to pick on you. We know you have other talents in other ways. We don't want to embarrass you like this. If I could Starlight step you across, I would. But I've
I
already
don't
spent
need your
my evening-
pity.
behind
fair.
you, you just hear a "Okay, doggy," and Redfall just hurls Ed.
Okay, one down.
Now, something interesting happens. If I can scroll here. I did not roll very well for Redfall.
Oh no.
Oh God!
So, Ed travels about 2/3 of the way and starts to arc down. Sees they're not going to go, looks back over their shoulder. Boss! And hits something invisible. And have you ever seen a dog on a jetty that shifts on the water and they kind of they go down, they're really freaked out by how it's shifting. And they go down, they put their belly to the ground and their legs are just bent. He does that, but he's stood in the space between the two towers.
Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fushiro steps to the edge and
Gingerly puts a toe out.
gingerly puts the toe out, checks to make sure it's a.
There is an invisible bridge of force.
I've seen another
there is
movie
an
like
invisible bridge of force.
this. Yes. All right, fine.
We don't need to
I
waste
appre-
our spells.
I appreciate you all worried about me, but obviously they have made concession for such non-magical users as myself.
And Fushiro scoots across.
Please do.
He does that thing where you don't lift your feet and just kind of
Yeah.
scoots across, just in case there's that one spot that's
Yep,
not.
Good idea. Ed kind of just very carefully wheels across on their belly, and disappears through the window on the other side.
Bellen's gonna sit down and scoot across. She's too big to tempt fate.
Fair. Okay, yeah, so jump into the other side there.
And-
Ossian's done with this shit. He just walks. He doesn't even care.
well,
Well, it's because I went first.
Vuzlin will prance like the elf he is across.
Lovely.
Sashay.
But we're all
Mhm.
blocking your way with how slow we are.
Yes, I just go on top of you. Just,
Okay, look. Let's do that there.
ooh, look at this! Look at this! Ooh, look at this!
Let me click on that over
Very,
there.
very 50s atomic retro right now.
Shoot, let me just.
Oh my!
It's the Starlight Bar. I've
Welcome
been
to
there.
the Starlight Bar.
Save me for last because I'm a giant. Is it precarious to move me?
I think it should be wide enough just to go through by yourself.
Oh yeah, I did pop through. Okay, I'm going.
Hello.
I'm trying. Okay, there we go. I was like, well, never mind, I'm a liar. But I cannot get through the other door on the other side.
Wait a minute.
Hang on.
John will have to help you.
Hang on.
Squeeze. Shimmy.
Okay.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Velen, scrambling through the far window, slips and falls to her death.
No.
Oh god.
It was a good adventure while it lasted.
Goodbye, Further. I'm so sorry.
Ed's like, oh, I missed my
Talk
line.
about-
Okay. There you go.
Poof. Now you're in the wall.
It took me a second.
No, she's there.
There you go.
We got her.
Okay. Yeah. Boost the sound a little there because it's a nice kind of gentle backdrop. Okay. Hey, Baron. Now, as you clamber through the window on the far side, your reflections dance over the mirrored surfaces of this chamber. 11 alcoves extend from the walls like the points of a star, each one narrowing into a niche where a gently glowing crystal is mounted 5 feet above the floor. The air seems to hum with pent-up power.
Air seems to hum with what kind of power?
Pent up.
Pent up like my anger.
The dumb.
Which way? Is there a way out? Is there?
Let's have a look here, just a moment.
Trying to see all of the little crevices. Trying to make dynamic lighting reveal.
Explore.
Reveal to us dynamic light.
Right.
Ocean is now going into the wall. Well done, Ocean. Enjoy
Yes.
your time in the wall there.
You know, it's just me.
Okay.
Just,
Now, after you've stepped into the room and are kind of looking around, the air kind of shimmies a little, and an entity, a humanoid, starts to manifest. Suddenly, the crystals brighten as rays of energy burst forth one by one to converge in the center of the room. As more of the rays intersect, a translucent figure comes into view where their light converges. A bald man, wearing a long purple gown. His face breaks into a smile as he sees you. Ah! Welcome. Ah, such a pleasure. New faces. It has been so very long.
and who might you be? Is this in Loris?
No, he speaks common.
And who might you be?
I am Everlast.
Everlast.
You make that fine boxing equipment. I've seen that.
I'm not familiar, sorry. I was created by our glorious leader, Euralathus. I've been attempting to aid their restoration of the city.
How
You
is-
don't?
How is the process of that restoration proceeding?
It is a daunting task.
Not a lot of progress, it would seem.
So,
Are you able?
what brings you to our fair city? Or what's left of it?
We are currently seeking methods of restoring the city.
Oh, alas, many great minds have tried.
Well, hopefully we can solve the process. We were hoping to be able to see Ariolathus so that we could discuss with him the most recent theory.
He is usually in his study, but he will sometimes make journeys out into the city. Perhaps you'll be lucky enough to meet him.
The study would be the perfect place to have our conversation. I assume he has the proper materials and the proper tomes to conduct the experiments we need.
I'm afraid it is Ariolathus' private study, and my standing orders forbid me from revealing the city's secrets to outsiders. Terribly sorry.
You have multiple standing orders, do you not?
Merely to assist in the city's restoration.
Which of the two is more important, do you think? The assisting in the restoration or the guarding of the study?
Josh is gonna logical fallacy this guy.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Vuzlan was just going to throw gold. I don't pay you enough.
15.
15.
Ooh.
I'm a paladin. I have charisma as a thing
true.
that I have points in.
Are
It's
you
a
happy?
thing.
Have
Yeah, it's a
constant charisma.
Are you happy with that? You have a crystal?
Are you happy with that?
I
Ooh,
think
that's a big code. That's a.
I think I'm gonna roll that again.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I only ask that if it's in that kind of grey area
Of
where it's
course.
like
We appreciate that.
it could be
Well,
enough, but it's also
Texas.
a tricky.
Well, John,
yeah, mate.
I'll give you a 16 on that.
Ooh.
One better.
One more. It's 20% more.
Okay.
Well, you never know.
Also, what's everyone's passive perception for no particular reason?
For no
10.
particular reason. No particular reason. 16.
15. I've maxed out my wisdom
Is
Oh,
very
shit
wise.
a thing? Is
for now.
Max wisdom, and it's only 16.
11 is my
15. It says passive wisdom perception 15, and I changed my wisdom to the 20. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, clever. Thank you. Immediate crystal
and
refund for
The
sure.
hyena is 13.
Okay. That is. Let me do. Excellent. Okay. Anyone? Let me get. Do we have a stat block? Everlast. Do you have a stat block? Just a moment, please. No, you do not.
Whoa.
Whoa.
If there's no stat block, that means he dies.
It's unbelievable.
He's not
Okay.
living.
Then
It's the equivalent
just-
of no price.
I just
Free.
went with a straight roll.
Free.
Anyone with a passive above 12, so Ed included.
Bushido not included.
He reiterates, I'm afraid I cannot reveal the secrets. But as he says that, his eyes kind of involuntarily flick to the ceiling of the chamber. And
Nice.
those of you, and he tried to hide it, but I only got a 12 on the dice, so anyone above a 12.
Very, very good.
Well,
So, those of you
Someone get on my shoulders. Let's go.
Some of you that follow that gaze, yeah, you see there is a hatch mounted in the ceiling, kind of hidden in the shadows, 30 feet above the floor, and let's have a look here. Yes. Yes, you find that hatch up there in the ceiling, and it was concealed and seems to be of interest.
How high did you say it was, John?
It's 30 feet up.
Cool. I'm gonna starlight step and I'm gonna try and grab it. The latch.
Sure. So you do that, and Everlast is like, "Oh, gracious! What are you doing?" They
I'm
cannot.
going to see your boss. This is an unscheduled appointment.
Please, no, I must insist. And you appear and grab onto the hatches covering there. What do you do? Do you try and pull it physically open, or are you going to do something else?
I think the only thing I can do is try and physically open it. I don't know what's behind that hatch. I don't know how it works. We're going to open it and hope for the best.
Hopefully a ladder falls down.
I'm going to say you have disadvantage because you have nothing to brace yourself against. You're just hanging off it. So it's just like...
That's fair. Do I get double disadvantage because I've got patches disadvantage?
No, but the crystal will remain until it is able to affect something.
Properly used.
That's fair. All right,
Roll
let's
4
disadvantage
times
this
until
bad boy.
you-
I'm already on the opposite state. This is going to be awful. What is it? A straight roll or what skill? Athletics?
It is... excuse me. It is a strength check. So not athletics,
7.
no. You have a crystal. You have many crystals.
Do have many crystals, but I have to use patches disadvantage first before I do that.
No, because the roll is already with disadvantage.
Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it.
Okay, so you use one of your crystals.
Yeah. How does a 15 fare?
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Then I
give it my college try.
just a moment. Don't drop just yet, Velen. I'm gonna get on your shoulders, Velen, who's not here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna grab Ossian's legs.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to. It's slightly awkward, but you do manage to get him down. Okay.
And then we're just gonna pull him
Sure.
until.
I think if Velen does uppies, you could probably reach.
Yep.
Uppies.
So we'll grab Ossian's legs and
Uh-huh.
try to help him.
Okay.
Try to pull him so that it can open.
We're going full giant turnip here. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, Ossian.
Yeah.
You may make another go. Now, Velen and Fushiro are hanging off you, and Velen has that extra size advantage as well. So you do have to use the disadvantage crystal now because the disadvantage is gone. But the double help action that's going on here will make it a straight roll.
Oh, lovely. You guys are the best. May need to finally use that second. I may go broke in the inspiration department after this.
About bloody time.
Oh, very good. Very good. That is a natural 19 on the dice for a total of 23.
Excellent. Okay, the DC was 20. So you are like trying to pull Guild Superior rating in. Hello, Guild Superior. And congratulations on all of the good work you did this weekend as well over with Lord Gosamba, helping them raise that huge amount. I hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. I think you're doing some sci-fi stuff, right? How's everyone doing? Jump into our giveaway. Welcome
Give it away now.
Give it away.
And a subscription. Thank you, Guild Superior, you legends. Hey, Bleak, how you doing, mate? Everyone, do check out the fantastic chat between our stream team boss, Chris, and the Bleak season. Lots and lots of intense wisdom dropped. Thanks for the follow. Everyone, do return that and return the follow to Guild Superior. Lots of amazing streams with all the great DMs and all the players they have over there. Exclamation art enter for that. Thank you, Phantom. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. Pull up a seat. Okay. So yes, Ossian, you kind of get slight pain in your shoulders as Fushiro and Velen are kind of yanking on you from behind there. But you do manage to bust whatever it is that's holding it in place, and the hatch drops open, and you fall into Fushiro's arms, and there's the sound of a dozen ships sailing.
Thanks, buddy.
You see beyond that there is a 5-foot wide vertical shaft that disappears up into the darkness above. Quite some distance, it seems.
Oh, is that climactic?
You think if you were to succeed a fairly tricky maneuver, you could kind of chimney up the shaft, but it would be hard work.
Remember the Santa play we did the other time. Go up the chimney.
Do you have the cookies?
Do you have
I
the
have
rope?
the
I think is more
carrots.
important, Ocean.
Rope is an important part of any
Yes, do you have any
adventurer's
rope?
pack.
It is indeed.
Do I still have my rope? I don't remember if I used my rope.
I have my rope.
We've got
If-
100 henpen rope feet. Boozlin, you
And-
got any?
Vuzlin is. You look down, and Vuzlin is already putting on their climbing gear that they remembered in their
Hey.
pack.
There you go. That would suffice. Okay, so if you tie the ropes together and onto the back of Vuzlin, they can have a go.
Sure. And it's very rare that you see Vuzlin exercise some kind of physicality, but they do have a 16 strength.
Okay.
So you see a few popping shoulders and a few delts come out from underneath the leather. Like, hi. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll go first then, and make it my way up this chimney.
Okay.
Make my way.
Let me.
I'm going down, it seems.
Okay.
Just some suction cups.
And I missed you. And
Okay, I wonder what's going on there. I've been using Central and my mouse wheel to scroll in and out of the map, and but that also zooms in and out of the zoom on the Firefox window. So like the menus and everything were just getting. I just zoomed out and they all went down to like tiny sizes. What's going on?
Whoops.
This
Okay.
this citadel has a lot of floors.
No, but they're just far apart.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the size of this map, and I'm like,
Fair.
I thought it'd be smaller.
No, it's this massive. You saw it on the map of the first map. It was this huge building in the center of the city.
You're saying it's bigger on the inside? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I'm looking at where we've been so far,
Indeed.
and I was like,
Look how much you've done. How far you've come.
Look how far.
Okay.
Good to the adventurers.
So,
What you going to do to the adventurers?
Vuzlin,
Yes. Hello.
leave Ed alone. Okay, Velen, Vuzlin is using their climbing gear. You were able to help Orsian bust open the hatch. There's a long like shaft going up through the tower above, and Vuzlin is using climbing gear to climb up there with a rope dangling behind them. Now, did you put two 50-foot ropes together?
yes.
Okay, that is enough because Vuzlin, the space above the hatch is 50 feet. It's a 50-foot climb, so it's pretty tough.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof.
you're
Oh,
pretty knackered
dang.
by the time you get there.
Oof.
But allow me to see what you see as you peep your head over the top of the shaft there. You ascend into an oval hall glittering with frost. Carvings decorate the walls, and long icicles hang from the ceiling. A 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice encloses the area around the shaft from which you emerge. And at the far end of the hall, there are two blade-shaped patches of pitch darkness hovering in the air to either side of a double door. A glowing green crystal, roughly the size of a human fist, is set into the arch above the doorway.
And so anyway, I started climbing.
Yeah, so
Vuzlin will position themselves to center and give purchase so that the rope is taut
Okay.
and it's like, you're going to be happy when you get up here.
Oops, I took Ed by mistake. Ed, no.
Oh, Ed, no.
Ed, jump on my back.
Ed Wood, what?
And quick. Is it strong enough to carry me?
We'll have to all get up here first before we pull you up. So don't worry, we'll take care of you.
Now, Vuzlin, can you
I can pull myself up.
Yes.
due east of where you had just been?
Mm-hmm.
There you
I'm
are.
sorry.
You found where your token is?
Oh, sorry. Let me zoom out. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Let me show you these little friends that you've discovered.
Ah, new
There.
friends.
Blade-shaped pitch black.
Mm,
My favorite.
love what you've done with the place.
Okay.
They're not moving yet, right?
They're just hovering to either side of the doors there.
Okay, they're guardians. All right. So come on up. The water's fine for now.
Shimmy up.
Shimmy. It's like as soon as Velen starts, like, oh no, right. He's like, hang on tighter, gentlemen.
Okay. I see. Right, so, all of you make your way up there. Let me see if I can grab you. Yes, I can.
Who was the one that ate in Willy Wonka that grew? She ate the bad.
Baruka Salt.
Veruca Salt. Wasn't she the one that maybe? Or I thought she was the one that always wanted everything, and then she was the bad egg. She fell down she stood on the egg.
Yeah. Oh, it's Violet. You're turning Violet, Violet.
Violet. Thank you. God, yes. Turning Violet. Yes.
There you go.
I see that. It's just trying to get you. Violet bringing you up through.
Okay, so all of you emerge under this strange translucent dome.
We emerge.
Velen, there is a sense of arcane magic about this dome that's covering the shaft there.
Well, I'll love to do an Arcana check so I can see.
Please do.
What's what? Dirty 20.
Nice. It is clear to you. 2 seconds. The area that you are tucked, Vuzlin, you cannot go there.
Oh, sorry. Wink. Okay.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Stay in the circle.
Dad caught me.
You realize this is a wall of force.
Bonk. Oops.
Okay.
Just double checking.
The pupil of the eyeball we're in is the wall of force, right?
And that whole blue circle.
Okay.
And it seems to be covered in ice. Hey, Dr. Tech. Cheers. Thanks for the hydrate.
Must be terribly cold inside this wall of force.
Well, there's icicles on the ceiling too. So.
Oh, okay. We are terribly cold right now in this room.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
So we are outside or inside the wall? I'm sorry.
You're inside a dome.
Good.
It's a dome shape. It goes above you as well.
So
Okay.
we're in here.
We are in it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Like I said,
I'm
do
already
not,
like
do
la
not
la la
leave
la.
the circle. I was not. That was not only relevant to Vuzlin. That was all of you.
I didn't know where Vuzlin was going. I was looking at my character sheet.
Fair.
Channeling Mike now.
Let me roll an Arcana here. It's not gonna go very well.
I mean, I got a dirty 20.
But
You can do better. I'm not saying-
Josh the player knows that Wall of Force, I think, has HP, does it not? Like it's a fairly high amount, I think, but
No, it does not.
No?
No.
No, the Wall of Force does not have HP. It is.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. A door?
Is it maybe the wall of ice? There's like a wall of ice, and you can destroy it, and it leaves a cloud of like gas
Maybe.
of like frost that injures you if you walk through it.
Maybe.
Yeah. King of Bones.
Maybe. Oh.
So you have emerged. What do you do?
We've emerged, and now there's a dome.
I look through my spell slots.
I step up and tap on it, like ding, ding. Like, yeah.
Can't we just Misty step through it?
Yes, you can.
Well, we can.
You can certainly try.
We've, again, come to that classic problem.
But don't mind me.
We trigger something, and Vuzlin's perfectly safe in the
Well, you can
force
also
zone.
you can also see that
Shush! Why you get out of my head?
you can also see that green crystal up on the wall. You think maybe that's probably controlling the wall of force. So if you did Misty Step out of there and destroy that, that would release Vuzlin probably.
Okay, I will Misty Step out, and I will. I don't see anything that is clearly a green crystal. I see these two
It's-
circles over here.
Yeah, it's above the door where those two
Oh,
swords are.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's above the door.
Okay.
You were
Okay.
restrooming, I believe, when it was.
Damn.
Where-
you.
Where are
I'm
you?
gonna go do the thing
How far are you moving?
to the swords
Okay.
to trigger the crystal.
Well, that's not what you trigger first. Roll initiative,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Careful there. Oh dear.
I'm
I
gonna walk right into it. You can't stop me. 19. Very nice.
I want you all to know that I'm not crazy. Pathfinder Wall of Force has HP. It's just it's really high.
Sure, Josh.
You don't think you're crazy.
So anyway, I couldn't think of a good person to talk to. Sorry.
That's fair.
Just do this.
Everybody.
So I'm just having to
turn.
adapt the sound sets a little so they don't get static on my end.
Oh, that's a number.
Not a good one from the sound of it.
Not a good one.
You have a crystal.
I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
Not on initiative.
Why?
Let me just-
good rolls later.
Let me add in the quote-unquote living blade of disaster.
Oh, that's a disaster.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
That is.
What?
That's it. Wow, that's the name of a metal band.
Here's a representation of what Velen looks like right now.
Oh, shit!
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
When
Except-
did Velen get horns?
Except two of those.
My melon, what big horns you have.
All the better to gore you with. Okay,
Damn,
look
I thought I rolled
shit
okay,
initiative.
but holy shit. Now lapping me.
All right. So,
That's what happens when my sister backed up into the propeller. It disaster.
Don't.
Wow.
Vuzlin,
We
you are unable to do anything, and you are first.
Well, actually,
Potentially.
that might not be the thing.
Hey.
Because I look over to Sly, who can go into the ethereal plane,
Okay.
and I say, Sly, can you walk out of this thing and like pop off the other side? Give it a try.
He's like kind of nods like, yeah, sure thing, boss. Dunk. Nope.
I tried.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
did your best.
It's a wall of force extends into the ethereal plane, I'm afraid.
Into the ethereal plane. Thank you.
Quote,
Yes,
unquote,
I
from
really,
the spell. Sorry.
I really just wanted to do that so that you would, so that you would do that
Ow.
too.
Or Sly.
It's like,
Nuts. Okay.
Well, I got nothing.
Any spells that you can cast just within sight? Because you do have sight. You just can't go through the force.
I
Generous.
am a ranger. Do you know what kind of spells I have?
You have spells.
Like magical
have
weapon and
You have them.
You have
Searing
spells.
smite. I mean, I've got those I have the staff at the moment, but that is projected from the staff. That's going to just like bounce off this wall. It's not going to do anything. Ensnaring strike is on a sort. No, I have nothing that could go out there.
Okay.
I am was useless at this point.
Ossian. Velen on
Buck
deck.
up, Buddo. We're gonna get this thing together.
But,
I'm going to Starlight Step out of here.
You still have uses?
Yes, I have 2 remaining.
Okay.
And we are going to move 30 feet. Actually, let's just move here. We'll call it a day. And then I'm going to bust out an instant hood classic. We're going to bring out the trident. We're going to aim for the green little gem on the ceiling.
Okay, go for it.
Yep. Here goes nothing. And by nothing, I really mean nothing. Oh, okay. Not bad. How is a 23 to hit?
That hits.
All right. You love to hear it. It's going to be 10 damage.
Okay. So Ossian, Starlight steps out of the dome and hurls their trident. It flies forth accurately and true and smashes the gem. And as it does, the wall of force shimmers, disappears, and Vuzlin and Fushiro have ice rain down upon them. As it's the ice that was covering the dome smashes, but it is not painful.
Oh God, this isn't painful at all.
What you
This
want
is
is
just
chill out.
mildly uncomfortable.
oh, it's like Winterfest. It's I remember those things.
Velen Harple, before I destroy you, what would you like to do?
I am going to, and I'm looking. I'm gonna do
actually, sorry.
Steel Wind Strike, but I'm not sure.
Before you do, they're both going to use their reaction, which
Yes.
is that they have something called preemptive strike, and they are going to make a melee attack against anyone that starts within 5 feet of them, which is you. So, attack. And attack. And one more for good measure. So the first one was with disadvantage, that was an 11.
Okay,
What's your
that
AC?
does not hit.
What's your AC?
14.
Okay, the
14.
second attack was 22, that hits. So you take 27 force damage.
Oh,
Oh,
you guys might not have to get rid of me.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
So it has something special.
Of course.
And what did I roll for that attack? Oh, it's a 16. Okay. They crit on an 18 plus.
what the? This is Pathfinder? What? The,
Wow,
So-
2 Pathfinder references within this half hour.
Yes.
So the first one missed with that disadvantageous crystal from my spin of the wheel earlier, and the second one cuts into you and just slams into you. It's force damage, and just this magical energy. Just as a wizard, you can just sense the raw power of the magic in these living spells. These are living spells like those animated Bigby's hands you saw before, and they seem fairly dangerous. But now it is your turn.
Just the 27?
Yes.
No more?
Yep.
Didn't they crit? Okay. All right. Okay. I am so afraid that Steel Wind Strike won't work on ethereal swords.
But from all evidence, it's the only spell you know.
It's the best spell I have.
It. You're a mage, so Velen would probably know. Almost nothing is immune to force damage. Almost nothing.
Cool. Let's do it.
Josh, the not mage, knows that.
Yeah, that's very fair.
26 for the first one.
To hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 19 for the second.
They both hit. Are you doing the same one or one each?
One each.
Okay. What's the damage on the first one?
45.
Fucking hell.
Wizards, man.
And 32.
Okay. 45 and 32.
I would have done something else, but you scared me, John, so your words scared me.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one on the left is already bloodied, so half HP or less, with that massive hit. Okay. So, let me just quickly do this. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, and I get to teleport within, hold on. Let's see. 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed. So I am going to teleport over here. So that way, hopefully I can get them both with a lightning later. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. Now, the Living Blades of Disaster
Now that they have their turn.
swoop at you, Velen, angrily. As you did so much damage to them. They're like, yeah, the whole thing is to guard against, aggressive interlopers and spellcasters such as yourself.
Yep.
First one swings. Only a 12.
Yeah, misses.
Okay, you clearly messed with its magical energies with that massive hit. The second one...
Good.
Only also a 12.
Yes!
Now, I'm going to use my crystal.
Anyway, where's Mike with silver bars? We need him.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's better. 22.
Shoot.
But it's not a crit. And Velen, you take 37 force damage.
Oh boy.
Oh,
No
how
one's
you
having a
feeling,
good
dog?
night.
As they
We're one
swoop in
party.
there. And that brings us to Fushiro. The wall of force is gone, sir.
Okay,
Excuse me.
we're gonna run out
Bye, Crystal. I knew you so briefly.
to the one that's bloodied, and we're gonna hit it with our sword.
I bet you are. You do that.
But you hit it.
Fine.
With my sword.
Fine.
With the sword.
Sword.
It's gonna be 25.
Okay. So I'm just trying to shift this crystal somewhere. It's supposed to be there. Sorry, say again, sorry? 25?
25 to hit.
That'll do it. You feared enemy.
Numbers.
Welcome to maths class with GM Josh.
This one is quicker. It's 27.
To hit?
27 damage.
Oh, damage. Or what kind of damage?
It would be 11 of it is slashing,
Okay.
and the rest is radiant.
Okay. Is that magical slashing?
Yes.
Okay. Then it does okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
Is
so the total was 20.
What did I say, guys? 25?
That's
26?
26.
26.
26. Okay. It was already very badly damaged by Velen's thing there. And roll me a D100.
Uh-oh.
Uh, 57.
57. Okay, as you destroy this living spell, its magical arcane energy is released all at once. As its form flies apart. And sorry, what was the number again?
57.
57. Okay. For the next 10 minutes, you can see a shining halo above your own head. The others cannot see it.
Interesting. All right, so I was here. So I moved 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can get to the next one. So for my second attack, I will attack it.
Go for it.
I'm going to miss with a 10.
I'm afraid so.
Oh.
You have a crystal.
I'm not going to spend.
Okie doke. Any bonus actions?
No.
Usually-
Shove.
Shove, shield, shove,
No, don't worry.
shove.
Dot.
But-
Dot's turn. Parry spin.
It is. It is not it's not immune to the prone condition. So have a go. Bizarrely. Is it-
Athletics 13.
Actually, no. I think it has a hover speed, so that's automatically immune to prone, isn't it?
Okay.
Damn it.
So it just doesn't list it on the stat block, but it
Yeah,
doesn't need to.
no problem. I was just like, wait, I need to be shoving.
It
Always
bumps
be shoving.
angrily in
Always
the air
be
and just buzzing at you like an angry hornet. Vuslin, go.
All right. Okay. Pulling out my bow. I'm going to make my way over here so that I can get a more clean shot and attack it with the magical bow. It does now. I believe it counts as a magical attack. It just the arrows themselves are not magic, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So, longbow, a boom.
Bobble.
Yeah, 24.
Hits.
Ooh.
And all right, so that's 7 points of piercing damage plus 7 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and turning this guy into the that was like, oh yes, the favored foe. I tap it again for a little magical damage of 3.
Note it is bloodied.
Well,
Or chipped, I guess.
Chipped.
it's dulled. It needs a good honing.
Okay,
Oh,
what's the end?
oh no, I have another attack.
Oh, then go on.
Mhm.
Proceed.
Oh, that's only a 10.
You have a crystal.
I do have a crystal, and I shall use it.
Fire! Welcome in, everyone.
A natural
Oops. You've got them, folks. Let those phoenixes fly.
one. Oops, all ones. Wow,
Yes.
even after a crystal.
Okay, I'll see you.
Some-
All right, cool. Hi, my name is Ossium. I'm a simple man. I'm going to walk over to our fine sword friend here. And we're
Velen-
actually going to use...
Velen, you take note that you're in mortal danger, and he saunters over like he's the laziest thing in the world.
Yeah,
his
I'm
words.
coming.
To each their own.
It's meandering, for the more politically...
Y'all,
we're actually going to...
y'all thought I was the evil one, the one that was betraying you, and then Wallenstein Saunders over.
Maybe the evil was the friends we made along the way. Anyway, hi, Booming
Enemies?
Blade. Touche.
How about it?
All right.
Velen,
So-
you're potentially on deck, perhaps not.
On deck to get cut down.
Oh, it's very good. It's very good. That's a 22 to hit,
It's
even on opposites day. That's going to give me an additional 2d8 as part of... That's going to be 2d8 thunder. The slashing is magical.
okay.
So that's going to be... We're going to re-roll that one. Great Weapon Master. That's going to be 4 plus... No, not you. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be
We do not make love. Thank you.
14 thunder and 8 magical slashing.
Okay. You can also roll me a D100 as the blade erupts into magical force and
Nice.
is destroyed.
I like chaos. 59.
Oh,
59. Okay. Oh, just a smidge too late. Enemies within 60 feet gain 5 temporary HP. Both swords come back to life. No. No.
Damn it.
No.
no.
Well done. Okay. Let us minimize this here and chill Sirenscape out a bit. Well done. Look at you, powerful bastards.
Velamire up there. Can you grab my trident? I don't want to forget it again.
I think it wouldn't have stuck in the wall. It's not that sharp, so it shattered the crystal and landed on the floor.
You're still sharp. It's okay. Don't let God tell you you're not.
Okay, so pushing through those doors.
Are you alright, Valen?
I am good.
That's
Then,
fundamentally not true.
We shall
Yeah.
continue.
In an alignment sense, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the marching order as you go into the next room?
Valen, please, you should probably stay in the back.
Yeah, now I am happy to be in. Well, I was happy to be in the back before, but
So what's the marching order?
I'll be behind line leader.
I will, Fuzlin will take up the rear.
Sure.
Rear guard.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis on.
Rear.
Okay. So,
I like
For
to
sure.
be back, and I cannot lie.
for sure, marches through the door.
It's true. I marched through the door.
March on, sir. March on. Raikon giving me inspiration. Thank you, Raikon.
Oh God.
Very appreciated.
I marched to here.
2 seconds.
She's through the door.
Well, everyone just stop there a second. Ossian, my friend. Ossian, please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. $15.
Okay. Thank you for our closing moment here. Fushiro strides through the door and into the chamber beyond, and Ossian follows behind. But as he does, something glows. Glyphs hidden in the floor illuminate, and magic is released. And you cannot move, Ossian. And make me one more save.
Con save?
Same, yeah.
You shall not pass.
The die will tell a story. That is an 8.
Okay.
You already done that once.
And Velen, you see Ossian clearly struggling here. What do you do?
I will assist. I won't step on you. Let me not do that.
Guys, this isn't funny. I don't know what the hell I did to you, but I'll make it up. Just let me out the fucking door.
You
Can I
cannot.
pick him up?
You cannot move him. No, his feet seem to be attached to the floor.
Okay.
Ossian, one more save, please.
Locked out there. 22.
It's a ritual. I can't do
Okay.
that.
Vuzlin, now you've caught up there in the back there. Do you try anything? For sure, do you try anything?
Can I-
wait,
Oh, sorry. What the fuck?
what? I don't know. All right. I'll just walk over and grab him and try to pull him out.
Can I polymorph him into a bird? Will that help? he won't have his feet won't, like I'll just touch him and polymorph him and then take him.
Do it. Sure.
His constitution, he's making constitution saving throws, and his constitution would probably be worse as a bird.
Birds do have feet.
They have
I
feet.
no, but he won't be attached. You know what I mean? Like if I touch him and I polymorph him, then I can
give it
just
a try.
take him.
Give it a try.
I'm gonna try it.
Do you-
Wisdom of 17.
Do you let it happen, Ossian?
Yeah. Unless these runes tell me otherwise, let's see what we can do.
Okay, so Velen casts polymorph, and Ossian's form shrinks into that of a bird, with their feet firmly on the floor still. And Ossian, give me one last constitution saving throw at a +0 for the bird. A 2.
Ah,
And we leave the city of Ythryn as Fushiro, Vuzlin, Velen, and Mike gather around a small bird statue. Ossian is petrified.
Oh dear.
And we shall return and see what happens to our new statuary next week.
Well, at least we can carry him around.
Still part of the
yeah,
floor.
at least he's pocket
Oh,
size.
still part of the floor? Oh, he's part of the... Oh, no. He's an ornament.
We can cut the floor. We can cut a little bird-sized circle.
You can cut the floor.
For sure,
You
for
don't
sure.
cut-
Constructs an undead were unaffected. So you're just like, la 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 la. That's true.
I was like, why not me?
Oh my
I'm
god!
Excellent.
Are the runes still there?
And hard to tell.
Okay. Well, who's next?
So, magical trap.
Well, we can certainly jump over it now.
Should have had the hyena go first.
Hey, massive thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you for those raids, the follows, the subs, and the bits, and the fabulous support there for sending some of our adventurers into wild space with Spelljammer Adventures in Space. Thank you all so much. Absolutely wonderful generosity and support as always. And we are going to wrap things up there, but we will return that generosity, at least to one of you, as we are going to draw our giveaway winner. If you're not entered already, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win some goodies from CZRPG. Please type that in there and we'll draw the winner in just a moment. Fushiro, you undead lucky person. Who are you when you're not undead?
I'm Josh. I don't exist on the material plane, as we've discussed several times. Please don't look for me. Yeah, I GM here.
Always a pleasure. Thank you kindly. And Vuzlin, yourself.
Oh, hello, I am the Maharishi and all the Twitters and the Twitches. Cog in a corporate machine by day, and at night you can find me playing D&D here and on my Lady Sidos channel on Monday nights. The links are in my doobly doos.
Okay, thank you. Oh, the real Denethor. Good luck. And Velen Harple.
I am on Vexed Vending. We do cool creative art vending machines, and I am here on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Also hurtling towards a conclusion in Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And Ossian.
Hi, friends. Thank you for funding the Wackyverse Space Program. Always a pleasure to rocket off into new horizons. I am Mike, Grim in chat. I am stuck in John's basement, so please do look for me. And if you can't find me here, you will definitely find me on Wednesday evenings, Thursday mornings for Out of the Abyss.
And also,
Stuck is a strong word.
and also let it be known, I do live in a country that doesn't have basements. And we are Phoenix
Sounds like
Uaki.
something someone with a guy in his basement would say, Ansel.
Really, yeah, that's a telltale right there.
We are Phoenix Uaki. You can catch our full schedule down below here on Twitch. If you want to see what streams we have coming up, we have Out of the Abyss, our homebrew Ravenloft, Barovia and beyond, and then over towards those closing stages of Wild Beyond the Witchlight and Chasenta's Tyranny coming up on Friday. Lots and lots of fun, exciting adventures to be had, and we look forward to seeing you all if you are able. Follow us on the socials there, and if you want to jump into the Discord and get all of the stuff that's going on, please do that thing. Always a pleasure to welcome in new people. And thank you for today. Let us see who our winner is. Double check that everyone's in there. Yes, indeed. Okay, closing up the entries. Boop. Good luck, everybody. Today's winner of the CCRPG goodies is... McClover! A suitable reward for the generosity you've shown today. Thank you, McClover. And we'll be getting that to you ASAP. Massive, massive thank you, everyone. Absolutely awesome stuff. We will see you all very, very soon, but let us say thank you and pay things forward as we head off raiding. Any of our stream team on at the moment? Nope, none of the stream team are on at the moment, but some of our buddies from the charity event over the weekend are playing a whole new homebrew campaign. The first session started today, so let us go and join Darling Creepshow and friends as they begin a new adventure. Do say hello from us, and we shall look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. You know what to do, friends. Stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
A massive thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that session. And let us also say thank you to the wonderful folks who support the channel. CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Troll Games, and of course the fabulous Sirenscape. If you would like to check them out, follow the links in chat, and of course jump on those tasty coupons if you want to get some discounts on awesome things for your games. CZRPG is a constant source of inspiration with their fantastic products, interestingly written, beautiful maps, dynamic encounter design, original monsters and magic items. Do join their newsletter for all of the information about what's going on with them. And of course, where would we be without those gorgeous click-clack math rocks from Phoenix Dice, an amazing producer of interesting designs, guaranteed to roll well for players, not so well for GMs sometimes, but that's the way we play. Now, if you would like to support this amazing company with their recycled materials and very eco-friendly way of doing business, do give them a click and look at all of the beautiful, beautiful dice that they have over in their store. Troll Games, all of our friends over there, they have their own original Castles and Crusades system, lots of stuff for D&D and all sorts of amazing TTRPG stuff in their store. Click on that link and get your adventure underway. And of course, last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Sirenscape, a fantastic source of music and sound effects that just takes your game to a new level. Fantasy, science fiction, mystery, heists, whatever type of game you're playing, whatever system you're playing, Sirenscape has the sounds for you. And you can pipe that all over the world to wherever your players are through their online player. And if you would like to, you can get yourself a free trial by following the link. And if you become a Super Siren, you can get access to all of their hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of options, make your own original sound sets, and support us too via our affiliate link there in chat. Okay, that's all for today. Another massive thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Stick around for the raid if you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai.